Merry meet all. Okay. It is a warm day. Yesterday was absolutely humid as and raining, and it was just a really funny day, especially to travel for nearly 4 hours one way and 4 hours back in public transport with 2 ducks in a pram. It is summer here in the southern hemisphere, in Baltimore, and duckies. So finally I had some imaging done of Catherine the Great, who's in the run with Freya, Flint and Bella at the moment. And I also finally had someone look at Suna's leg, who was not just going to prescribe, an anti-inflammatory without having a bit of a further look at what and why is going on. And basically something I'd been wanting to avoid was a slip tendon, but it looks like so the intertarsal, which is the equivalent of a human ankle, that's what we also call the hock on ducks. It looks like there's a subluxation, so sub-slip. I asked him about surgery with it, and he said it's like that will be more drama than the actual condition itself. Now, so he's given me a few prescriptions, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to plonk my tush on this straw here, and my battery's flashing, so I'm going to be quick. Hello, Suna. Suna has basically been inside with me for the past week and a half since Bella had the mild prolapse of her vent, which I think is related to the scare we had with the eagle here in early October. So, Suna! So, he's given me a few scripts. Now, the thing is, my vet around here, they're not avian. They do exotics, but the vet I see is not really an exotic vet. But he knows more than, the other vets they've got there. I'm finding that I'll go and take a bird in, and he's like, oh yeah, he'll look. And then often he won't actually prescribe anything. He's like, come back in 2 weeks, and if we'll prescribe something. And he won't prescribe at all. He'll prescribe only a bit of it, and then, and it's like, I feel like they're stringing out consults, and when you're looking at $120 just for the consult, it ends up being $360 just in consult fees alone, plus the scripts, and instead of just giving the scripts at the first time. And I have 11 ducks, so when they're doing that with all your ducks, it feels like they're doing that. It's like, it's not fair. I'm not an ATM. I struggle, yet I squeeze what I can to, put my birds first. So anyway, I actually got quite a few scripts yesterday for both Fawn Manners puppy, for both Catherine the Great and Suna. So, Manners boys, don't make me throw you in the pool. Gentle. Fawn. Frig. You okay, Suna? So basically, we're looking at the medical route, and we're prescription route, and we're looking at ruling things in out. But just before my camera times out, just in case it does, I was going through my avian journals yesterday. I'm sub to a few of them, and basically, this is something I've missed. So basically, calcium. So calcium levels can actually inhibit the ability of magnesium. Magnesium can actually bind calcium. Fawn. Gentle. Yeah, good boy. Frig, that goes for you too. I'm watching. Frig. Boys. Don't be crazy with Suna Manners. Hey. Good boys. So she's hobbling because of that swollen intertarsal joint. So the thing is, I've been looking, and basically what I'm seeing is there's a bit of a history of ducks with porosis, which is sub to full luxation at the hock or intertarsal joint of the tendon. the slip tendon basically put full or partial. And there seems to be a correlation between deficiencies in magnesium and if there's excessive calcium, or calcium can actually affect the ability of magnesium. So I have been giving everyone by the boys calcium supplemented in their feed. I'm wondering if I've actually been making things worse. I mean, I fixed the first leg, and when I fixed the first leg, I wasn't supplementing calcium at that point. So combined with the medication, I'm actually going to use magnesium protocols now. So topically and internally, supplementing and external. So I need to get some today when I get to the supermarket. I get some more noodles and things for the duckies and myself. But that's a protocol I'm going to start applying as well. So none of the vets have brought this up. I should know better. I mean, my mother was a biochemist in Spain. She was a smart woman that chose to be an idiot. Never throw away your smarts in order to acquire something that society tells you should have. Or, you know what I mean? But she was an idiot, so Fargo, I don't have anything to do with her. Hello, sweetheart. Bella. So I'm actually going to be taking Bella as well as a follow-up to this vet in Verwood, which is a full trip all day, going up there and back. But I'm sick of going back to the same vet to then have a consult dragged out. And it's not like they don't have a medical history. I've been going there for 3 years, and I have 11 birds, and they've all been to this clinic, and some of them more than twice or 3 times. So, you know, it's getting a bit on the nose. That's that thing. So yesterday I got more of the broad spectrum antibiotics, which, you know, is we've had before, but we've also got meloxicam, which is an anti-inflammatory, whereas your amoxicam is your antibiotic. And the meloxicam he's given me is actually a stronger dose compared to what my vet down here in Wendouree has been giving. So basically Suna will be on the Suna will be on both the antibiotic and the anti-inflammatory, whereas Catherine the Great, she's going to be on the anti-inflammatory. So the thing with Catherine, when we did the x-ray, and they did it without putting her under, which I really did appreciate. The images are really good considering, you know, she did well. But duckies, quackadees, hello, coming through the bushes. Hello, Luca. Hello, Suna. So this is the first time Suna's been out here in nearly a couple of weeks. She's pretty happy. So back to Catherine. But there did look like there were just a couple of irregularities. But her bones are actually quite good. And I do supplement her bones. Her feet are completely healed from the issues she had with the necrotic plugs and bumblefoot, and even the swelling where the main plug once was is completely gone. You wouldn't even know. Like after the healing, there was like a big swollen bump once where the plug was, sort of thing, and that even's gone. She's got like new little flippers, if you like. But yeah, so we're basically ruling things in and out like response to prescription. So I'm siding to the side of neurological, being someone who is neurologically damaged. You know, that's one of my disabilities from the neck break. I totally get, you know, but I just basically continue doing the swimming therapy that I do with her twice a day, sort of thing. Suna. So that's where we are. So I'm pretty happy. I made the trip. This was so many times on the way to the trip. I'm like, I'm getting lost. Oh my god, what am I doing? Can you hear this? This sound like Homer Simpson. Pop, 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 pop. Freya! So anyway, so I'll be taking Bella down, but I will take... Hello, Luca! I will take another ducky with me in the pram. I like taking two at a pram on a long journey like that, so they have not just me as company on the trip. I may take either Freya or Luca in the pram as company. Bella really wants to come out here. Basically, the thing with two boys, they start chasing, and Bella has started to reoccur a necrotic plug on her foot that she had when she first came to me, which was only mild. I mean, it literally took me 2 weeks to get off in soaks. So, you know, I mean, I'm going to be frank. The lady I got the last 4 girls from, bar the last 3, you know, Bella, Sigrid, Fendre, and Luca, she did a great job in bringing them up. She was feeding them chicken feed, which is a big no-no. However, she did a better job in caring for them than the actual breeder did. So I haven't told her that, so I should probably tell her that. But you know, Bella did have a plug. When you got boys that are chasing, often the female ducks will get a scrape that then can become infected. Then you get the necrotic plug form. So, you know, I need to treat that, but my hands are a little bit full at the moment because I've got Catherine's treatment, Suna's treatment, and to follow up with Bella's reproductive or vent occurrence that we had that we need to follow up. So that's a priority over something such as a necrotic plug on her foot that's developed. She has had a course of antibiotics, so bloodstream wise there shouldn't be issues relating to in the bloodstream and the bumblefoot just from that. So it's a necrotic plug just as is. But yeah, I don't want Bella out here being chased and occurring any more little scrapes on her flippers. What you looking at, Bella? I can't see anything. She's looking up at the sky, but we've got a lot of cloud cover. I'm wondering if she can see a bird of prey. There were a couple of eagles out here before, and I've got everyone rounded up into their runs. Okay, which I'll probably do again. She's looking up at the sky a bit. But anyway, she's staying in this run here with Flint and Freya and Catherine over there, especially until we can just make a definitive, the mild prolapse is fully healed and recovered, and just so I'm not worsening anything else. Hello, puppy. Tiggy, you're such a cutie. Yes, you are. The boys have found a man cave. Hey, Fawn, I can see your backside. You can see his curly well sticking out of the bushes there. He's found a man cave. That noise he's making, he's saying to the girls, look, I'm the dude, I've got a man cave. Something Frigg does as well. Hey, Frigg. Yeah, Luca's now looking up at the sky. They can see something I can't. Their eyesight is so much better than humans. There's definitely something in the cloud bank. I went around them in when I go inside. Now Suna's looking up. They're all looking up. I'll get off my keister in a sec. My battery's gonna cut out. So a bit of a diary update on my puppies. I'm looking forward to the day where I've got them all together. I don't have to do this separation business unless, you know, there's a odd occasion here or there, which is normal. Something always happens, but when you've got a few birds, especially... See, the thing that really hampered me is when I got the last 3, 2 of them, I had not banked that I'd had to isolate for them this long, like separate. I can't have Flint with the boys now. The boys would just beat him up. He's just not strong.